Hello, this is the third demo for the file chooser, and the difference now is that it's no longer a hacked up file autocomplete widget, but it's its own implementation based on a new tree selector widget, and so it's a bit more robust now, and maybe it's worth looking at the finer details, but it's still pretty much the same idea. So here's the file chooser. It's a drop down, it's not a text input here. This one was a text input. You can type into this and things will happen. And the file chooser now is a regular drop down, like a select drop down. You click on it, it will open, and it has this involved footer down here. And if you have seen the previous demo, you'll notice here the filtering now is new. But that wasn't difficult to do. So, in this version, it is a file chooser now, although that's all part of the demo, so that's not product code. The tree selector would be product code, but the code that fills it with real files is just a demo right now. Yeah, we have the recent, common, all, and pools tabs down here. Recent gives you a list of files. Common would give you a different list of files based on the system configuration. And all gives you the whole file system. And now you see it tells you here in the header where you are in this file system, and you can start browsing if you like. These things would filter it down, and we can see that later. And this one here is a free text filter. And the widget tries to always keep the focus here in the filter. So whatever you do, if you browse around here, and now you're in downloads, this thing is still focused, and now we could just start typing and search for our Fedora images. And let's pretend there are really many here, and we just want the ISOs. Then we click on ISO, and we have this one here. And if there's only one, you can just press enter, and it will be selected here and appear in the drop down header. So I think those are the basic ideas. You can go to recent. Now there are no recent ISOs. That is yeah, this is still filtering. So yeah, filters might get confusing, so we should have a button that clears all filters when nothing has been found, and make this more obvious how to clear this out again. So, or maybe we just clear it whenever it's opened, we clear it again and reset the filter. It's a good point, I'll take a note of that. Yeah, browsing works like always. With the up button you can go up in the file system, and what else is new? Yeah, let's look at the last one here. So the first three are about files. The recent thing is a list of files, doesn't tell you any location, but it's just a list of files. Common is another list of entry points for browsing. And all is of course everything. And pools is a completely different namespace, so to speak. It's not the file system anymore. It is a list of pools. And we could now make this clearer here, maybe have a header here, and or may have more descriptions here for these things, but these are now not files. And they are pools with volumes. And if you select one here, then the description here, the selector, turns into this cryptic format. And this doesn't mean anything. I've just done it in the demo code to show that you can put in this thing at the top whatever you want. It doesn't influence the browsing here in the widget at all. So just for kicks, I've made nested pools. They don't exist in libvirt, but you know, you can try this out. Now we are here in a nested pool, and we can select this, and it would be represented like this here. You have also noticed probably that the filter buttons have disappeared. The filters are specific to each of these tabs, or routes as they are called, and for pools we don't have any filter, so it wouldn't make sense to filter the example pools now for ISO files, for example, for ISO files. because they don't have any. And so pools would have their own filters. That makes sense. You can still filter with free text, of course, and then select this one. Yeah, so all in all, I think it's getting more robust. Features are there, pre-made filters are there, and maybe the biggest thing that's missing is some way to create a directory here. I haven't even thought about how that could look. Maybe we have a second row in the footer here with another text input, or the whole footer will be replaced with the kind of modal mode inside this for creating directories. Yeah, so I think the next step is to turn the tree selector into really robust and well tested widget that we can then use in Cockpit machines to select ISO files from the file system, and not pools yet maybe. Okay, that's it. Thanks.